And in this video, this is our fifth lesson on algebra, and I'm going to talk to you all about like terms. So like terms are terms with the same pronumerals, and just remember that a pronumeral is our letter, okay, in our expression, and I'll just walk you through some examples. So when we have like terms, they're like if they are the same. They do not have to be in the same order. So if you look at this example here, you've got 5ab and 3ab. These are like terms, but even if I wrote it as 5ab and 3ba, they would still be like terms, because if you look here, you've got 1a here, 1a here, and you've got 1b here and 1b here. Look at this example here, 4a and 7b. These are not like terms, okay? Their pronumerals are different, and our definition says that the pronumerals need to be the same, and they're not the same with this example. If you have a look at our last example, 2acb and 4bac, these are like terms, okay? They have the same pronumerals, but they're just in a different order, and that's okay. Sometimes they will be in a different order. Just to double check, there's 1a here, 1a here, 1c here, 1c here, 1b and 1b. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to simplify algebraic expressions by combining like terms. So one of the rules is we can combine like terms, and that actually simplifies our expression. And it's always best to write our expression in its simplest form. So for instance, 3x and plus, let's say 5x. These are like terms because they both have 1x. We can combine them and just write 8x. Okay? Another one could be 4xy plus 4yx. Are these like terms? They are like terms because they both have 1x and 1y, so their pronumerals are the same. So we can just combine them, and we can just write 8 because 4 plus 4, and then xy. Now it's best when you are writing your answer to write xy rather than yx, because it's better, it's the convention to write it in alphabetical order. I'll just show you quickly. I'll just note that if two terms are not like terms, we can't actually add them or simplify them. But, so for instance, if I said to you 4x and 3y, I can write it as 4x plus 3, but I can't add the 4 and the 3, and I can't add the x and the y. Okay, so you just leave it like this if they're not like terms, okay? The way we write it. Let's have a look at some examples. So with my first example, I'm going to say 3x plus 2x. I want you to simplify this expression by collecting the like terms. Now the like terms are 3x and 2x. So all you do is you add them. You add 3 plus 2 to get 5, and you just add your x in the end. Let's look at another one. 15b take away 3b. Okay, we can simplify this by collecting the like terms, okay? All you do is you just first of all go 15 take away 3 to give you 12, and you just add your b. Okay, it's that simple. What I'll now do is I'll show you a little bit, I'll show you another example, but this time I'm going to add some different terms. So let's say 5a plus 2a plus b plus 8b. So I want you to simplify this by collecting the like terms. And do you notice that there's two different pronumerals in this expression? And when you see this, I want you to do something for me. I want you to get two highlighters. One highlighter, you're going to highlight with one pronumeral's like terms. And with your other highlighter, you're going to highlight the other pronumerals. So do you notice that my yellow are like terms and my green are like terms? So that will just remind me that I cannot add them together. So my first step is just to write 5. We're just going to combine this bit here. So 5 plus 2 gives me 7, and I just write 7a. So I've just combined the yellow group. Now I'm going to combine this group here. Now when there's just a b and there's no number in front of it, as I told you, there's actually an invisible one. So what we just write is 1 plus 8, which gives us 9, and then 9b. Okay, so I just have to leave this expression just like this, 7a plus 9b. I can't simplify it any further because I cannot combine like terms when I'm adding them. Let's do a few more examples. Let's do 4a plus 2 plus 3a. If you feel like you're getting the hang of this, you can actually pause this video and see if you can work it out, and then you can press play and see if your steps are similar to mine. Okay, so again, I've got two different types of terms here, so I'm going to highlight them. I've got 3a and 4a, and then I've got a 2. Now 2 is not like 4a and 3a. I cannot combine them, so it's actually a different term. We leave it by itself. So let's combine our yellow group. 4 plus 3 is 7, and I write 7a, and then I just write plus 2. So my answer is just 7a plus 2. Let's do another one. Let's do 4 plus 10h, take away 3h. Okay, again, I'm going to get my highlighter and I'm going to highlight my like terms. Okay, so 10 take away 3 gives me 7, and then I just write h. Okay, that's my yellow group. And then I'm just going to say plus 4. Now, the reason I've done a plus 4 is because this 4 is positive, okay? Let's do one more example, and this is going to be a little bit more tricky, but this is as hard as it gets. So if you can do this and you can understand the steps involved, and you are able to do all of the questions for this chapter. So 3x plus 7x plus 3y, take 4x plus y. Okay, the first thing I want you to do, I want you to get your two highlighters and I want you to highlight the like terms. So all my x values are going to be in yellow. Then I'm going to highlight my y's in blue. Okay. When you have an expression and it's a bit more complex, what you can actually do is you can bring all of the like terms together. So this is even before working it out, and you don't have to do this, but it just increases your chance of getting it right because you're less likely to make a mistake. So I'm going to show you that. So all I'm doing is I'm putting all my x values at the front. And the reason I'm taking away 4x is because there's a minus sign in front of the x, okay? Then I'm just going plus 3y plus y. And these are all my blue values. And these are all my yellow values. And in this way, it might make it a little bit clearer for you to answer. So all you have to do is 3 plus 7 to give you 10x. And then you take away 4x. When you do that, you get 6x. And then plus, remember there's a little invisible 1 just in front of my y here. So what you get is 4y. And I can't combine that any further because these two terms are not like terms. So that's my final answer.